Hello fellow Cilmacians, ICCS here back for another video of the dimensions of Cilmac. And I realize I don't have my title screen to show you in this episode because of that whole move thing I discussed about. I have no idea where it is. But, as I promised, set 2 is finally here. 8 new cards for the dimension, for the train dimension rather. And they're all part of the second set. Now, the poster board I used in this set or in these cards is slightly different. The back of it is kind of glossy and smooth, and the front of it is the same texture that all these were, front and back, and it's a little more sturdier. So it's kind of weird if I were to make a deck mixing the two together, but whatever. That's how it is anyway. But yeah, I'm so excited to be showing you the first cards in set 2. We've come a long way, and there's a lot of cards here, but we're going to make a lot more. I know it's been a very long time since I made any of these videos, but, you know, it's finally back, and I'm going to get right into showing you the 8 new Terrain Dimension cards. So let's start out with Vinebiter. So here is the here's the new dimension, or here's the new set symbol for the realm of Lestwanz. So it's like a map. That's pretty much the only thing that has changed so far, other than the addition to building cards, which I don't have any building cards made yet. I haven't made any. I stuck with the roots, stuck with the same kind of similar card design and stuff for the video, so that we can get used to everything. And also the lighting is very different in this house as well. That's why everything's dark except for the card, because I'm using a lamp. And yeah, anyway, we're going to get in this. So first up we got Vinebiter. It's level 1, 0 damage, 1 health. Reach, at the beginning of each turn deal 1 damage to your opponent. So it's a constant threat on the field. It constantly deals damage to your opponent, but you can't hurt like enemy creatures with it. And it's easily killable. So it's just an interesting little card. Next up, we got Wasp Gunner, level 2, 1 attack, 4 health, multi-shot. You can attack 2 times per turn with him. So essentially 2 damage, but you'll have to take twice as much health, depending on who you're attacking. So yep, there's Wasp Gunner. Moving on. We got Hunting Cat. Here's another cat in the kind of cat subtype. Oh, move my camera. We have Loyal Cat, Vicious Cat, and Entombed Cat from Light Dimension. Two of them are from Light Dimension. One's from Ominous, this one's from Terrain. But here's Hunting Cat to go along with your cat decks. I know some of you really like the cats. So level 3, 4 damage, 3 health, surprise. You may attack with 2 damage and not receive any damage. So even though he's got 4 damage, you can choose to only attack with 2 of it and then not receive any damage back, so he doesn't get hurt during the attack phase. So it gives you this kind of level of, you can choose what you want to do with him. So it'll be kind of interesting to work him into the whole cat strategy, which I'm still trying to develop, by the way. Anyway, there's Hunting Cat. Next up, we got Turtle Shell. So this is our spell card. It's level 4, and for 4 ether, equipped. Give a friendly monster a hard shell and 4 health. So essentially it's just equipped, give 4 health to a friendly monster. Nothing super complicated yet. Next up, we're moving into the uncommons. So we got Fex Beast Rider. So again, we're bringing back the Fex race for the Realm of Lestwanz. And the Realm of Lestwanz, I don't know if I mentioned it in that one video, but I want this set to also have a lot of class or like name specific creatures. So like I did in set 1 with the Fex and the undead and with the cats, I want to bring them back, but I want to make others, and I want to make them bigger so that you can actually make a deck with a bunch of these cards that work well together. So here we have Fex Beast Rider. At level 5, 7 attack, 3 health, charge. 1 other Fex of your choosing can attack 2 times per turn. So he's interesting. His ability doesn't help himself. He's easily killable, but he's got a lot of damage to hit out. So you can choose to just do a lot of damage with him, or you can give another Fex to the ability to attack twice per turn, which another Fex might have some ability that you get something, like maybe you draw a card when you attack. I don't know. I can try and figure out some strategies for all these abilities to work together. But uncommon, Fex Beast Rider. I am happy with this art as well. I'm actually really happy with this image. But next up we have Stampede. So it's another spell card, a level 5 though, and it's 6 ether, so you gotta have the help from a champion or another spell. And Trample will deal 3 damage to 3 enemy monsters. So it's just like this kind of multi-attack board clear that does a significant amount of damage. Nothing super good. I have a Rhino and a this leg is from the Stomper, I believe, in Weather Dimension. It's from one of the other creatures. But yep, moving on, I believe we're not at the end yet. Next up, we have Floating Mountains. Now, this is a terrain. This is a terrain dimension card. Yeah, this is the terrain dimension card. I'm making 2 dimension cards now in this set for each dimension. So 2 dimension cards for each dimension, and they're not going to be multi, they're going to be specific for that dimension. So this is Floating Mountains, specific for the terrain dimension, and I can hide friendly monsters unless they attack. So when it's down and I play a new monster, say Floating Mountains is on the field and I play Fex Beast Rider, it's basically hidden and can't be targeted until it attacks, but if it attacks, it can then be targeted again. And it doesn't go back into hiding after that. So once it attacks, it's not in hiding anymore, but any creatures that are already on the field when you play Floating Mountain or whatever are then hidden until they attack. So it's kind of an interesting thing that doesn't just give a buff or debuff to enemies or a buff to your own creatures. It kind of just changes how you play the game. And last but not least, we have a rare for the terrain dimension. We've got the Wise One. Yes, the art is horrible because I can't draw humanoids. Actually, it's not that bad. The lore behind her is she's like this spirit form of the Wise One, and she can take herself into the hosts of others in the terrain dimension. But more of that at a later date. I'm not going to say too much about the Wise One, but she's level 6 with 5 damage and 8 health. Wisdom, discard a card, draw 3 cards. So huge card advantage, and she's a decently big creature to be on the field as well. So those are the 8 new terrain dimension cards, and the first 8 cards in the second set of the Dimensions of Cilmac, the Realm for Lestwanz. I'm going to try and keep this video too short. I don't want to babble on about, oh, I'm sorry I didn't make a video in a long time, because you all know life can be fairly difficult sometimes. But anyway, let me know what you think about these cards for the new set. Which one is your favorite? Please let me know in the comments below. Leave a like as well if you enjoyed the video. And again, in the comments below, let me know which card of these 8 cards is your favorite. And also just generally let me know, you know, how you think this second set is going to turn out just by this little sneak peek of the first 8 cards. So again, yep, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Sunlord is up.